Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. This is part 10 video from the chapter of measures of central tendency, where I will be discussing about median and mode. I will not be solving any problem on median and mode. I will do that in the next video. So I will discuss about the median of ungrouped data and the mode of a distribution. So before discussing median and mode, I would like to address one issue, one mistake I did while solving a problem on mean of discrete frequency distribution. It was the first problem that I was solving in the previous video. Okay, so this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths for class 9 following the textbook of author RD Sharma. If you find this video beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends. And once again, if you want to further support me, then please subscribe to my channel, and in that case do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's start part 10 video where I will be where I will be discussing median and mode of ungrouped data or ungrouped distribution. Okay, so let's first address the mistake I did in the solving one problem from the previous video. So this is the problem of a discrete frequency distribution was given. This is the discrete frequency distribution, and there was an unknown variable p in the one of the frequencies, and also the value of the variate x was 20 plus p, and its frequency was given 5p. Mean was given to be 20, and the question was asking to find the value of p. Now applying the formula of mean, it was found that we were getting in solving p, we were getting p square is equal to 1. Now remember, and I said that p is equal to plus minus 1. Whenever in general, whenever you solve an equation of a variable, if you solve for the solution of a variable in an equation, let's say you have x square is equal to k, then the value of a, or the solution of x is equal to plus minus root over k. Obviously k is some positive value, but in this case remember that the frequencies, all the frequencies should be natural number. They should be strictly natural number. It cannot be 0 or it cannot be negative. They are natural numbers, or it cannot be any other number other than natural numbers. So p equals to minus 1 will not be a solution of p, because minus 1 is not a natural number. So the only valid solution, valid value of p is p equals to 1. So keep this in mind whenever you have some unknown variable in the frequency, then after solving it, keep in mind, if you get multiple values of p, that is satisfying the equation, then you should only consider the value of p such that the frequency, that particular frequency, wherever that in which frequency that variable is. In this case it is 5p. So 5p has to be a natural number. Now in this case, the p can after solving p could be 1 by 5. That is valid. P can be 1 by 5, because then the frequency 5 into 1 by 5 is 1. That is fine. So wherever the variable is in whichever frequency, the expression of that variable for that frequency must be a natural number. So always keep this in mind. Okay, now let's discuss about the mean and median and mode of a distribution. Now we will discuss about the median of ungrouped distribution. That is, we are given some raw data. From the raw data, how do we find the median? Now what is actually a median? Now median is the value in a observation, is the value of observation. Now this value may exist in the given observation, or it may not exist in the given observation. So it is a value of observation that divides the distribution, that is the given distribution, into two equal halves, where values in one half are all greater than the median and the values in other half are all less than the median. For example, if you are given a raw data or distribution, if you arrange the given distribution in ascending order, then ascending order or even descending order, then the median will be the median will be the middlemost value in the sorted observations. So how do we find the median? We first sort the given distribution raw data either in ascending or descending order, and then depending on the number of observations, that is n, we have to locate the middlemost element in the observation, or middlemost observation in the sorted list of observation. Now and that middlemost value in the observation, in the sorted observation, will depend whether n is even or odd. If n is even, if n is odd, then it is easy. The median will be the n plus 1 by 2th observation in the sorted list of observations. That is, it will be x n plus 1 by 2. Now remember that this x n plus 1 by 2, we are considering that the given distribution is already sorted, and the sorted distribution is the sorted observations are x1, x2, up to xn. This sorting could be either in ascending or descending order, it will not matter. Then if n is even, if n is odd, then the median will be n plus 1 by 2th observation, that is x n plus 1 by 2. And if the n is even, then you have to calculate, then if n is odd, then the median is already there in the given observations, which is x n plus 1 by 2. But if n is even, then we have to create the median, and the median is created by the mean of the n by 2th observation and n by 2 plus 1th observation, that is x n by 2 plus x n by 2 plus 1 the whole divided by 2. So in this case we are creating the median when n is even, and when n is odd, the median is actually present in the given observations, which will be the n plus 1 by 2th observation in the sorted list of observations either in ascending or descending order. Now when you are sorting the given distribution in the ascending order, you will notice that all the values to the left of the median are all greater than the median, and all the values to the right of the median are less than the median. Whereas if you have sorted the observation in descending if you have sorted the observations in ascending order, then all the values to the left of the median will be less than the median, and all the values to the right of the median will be greater than the median, and the number of observations to the left and to the right of the median will be same, they will be equal. Whereas if you sort the observation in descending order, then all the values to the left of the median will be greater than the median, and all the values to the right of the median will be less than the median. Even in that case, the number of observations to the left and right of the median will be equal. Okay. Now a few properties of median is that first property is very important, that if you take the sum of absolute deviations of observations from any value, then that sum will be least if you are taking the deviation from median. So this thing, summation of mod of xi minus median, this whole thing means the absolute deviation of xi from the median. That's why we are taking the mod operator. This is absolute deviation of xi from median, and then I will sum it over all the observations. So I have I equals to 1 to n. This is the absolute sum of absolute deviations of observations from median. This will be always less than the absolute sum of absolute deviations of the observations from any other value q, where q is any other value other than the median. So if q is mean, then also the sum of absolute deviations from median will be less than the sum of absolute deviations from the mean. This is one important property. Another important property is that once you have sorted the observations, and let's say the sorted observations are x1 comma x2 and up to xn, and let's say the median is xi. For some position, let's say xi is the middlemost element. If it will depend xi, if n is even, then xi is not a part of the observation, it will be created, and if n is odd, then obviously I will be n plus 1 by 2th observation. Now it is saying that median is not affected by extreme values. By extreme values means to the values to the extreme left and to the extreme right once in the sorted observations. So if you change x1 and or if you change xn, but still they are less than xi, x1 is less than xi and xn is greater than xi, then still the median will be xi. Whereas for mean, if you change any value, if you change any observation, the mean will get changed. So that is the comparison between median and mean, where it says that median is not affected by the extreme values. The extreme values means the least value and the maximum value. So if you have, let's say if you have let's say for some observation you have sorted the observations and the mean is coming out to be, the minimum value is coming out to be 10 and the maximum value is coming out to be 100. Somewhere over here the median is sitting, median. And let's say now if you change the mean, if you change the observation so that the extreme, the minimum value is let's say 2 and the maximum value is 1000, still the median will be that same value. The median will be that same value. So that is all about median. What is mode? Mode is the most frequent observation in a distribution. So if you are given a raw distribution, that is raw ungrouped data, then you just create the discrete frequency distribution from that raw data, and then you locate the value of the variate whose frequency is maximum. Then that value of the variable of the variate whose frequency is maximum is the mode. Now one thing to keep in mind is that there could be more than one value of the variate whose frequency is same and they are maximum. So mode is not unique for a given distribution. There could be more than one, there could be multiple mode for a given distribution, whereas mean and median are unique for any distribution. If you are given any distribution, raw data, or even if you are given any grouped or discrete frequency distribution, the median and mean, they will be unique and they will be one single unique value. Whereas whereas the mode, there could be in a distribution, there could be some values whose frequency are same and their frequency are the maximum. So in a distribution there could be more than one mode. So mode is not unique. So that is all about mean and median. I am not going to solve any problem. I hope I was able to explain the concept of mode and median and how we find mode and median in a given distribution. Either for median we obviously find median for a raw data or ungrouped distribution, and for a mode usually if for a mode if you are given raw data, we usually create the discrete frequency distribution, and from the discrete frequency distribution we locate the maximum frequency, and the value corresponding to the maximum frequency is the mode. So that is all for this video. I will solve problems in the next video in the solving session, so please stay tuned. I am ending the video here. If this video was beneficial, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. As I always say, that if you are finding any difficulty in understanding my videos, any step, any concept that I'm applying or discussing, please feel free to let me know in the comment section. I will do my best to address your query or any kind of clarification. And if you want to have any specific kind of video or any specific topic, then also please share those query. I will obviously address them. So I'm ending the video here. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.